say his name and he says, hello and welcome to another cool new video, and today we are going to be talking about Jevil. Now, why am I talking about Jevil-y, level-y devil? I just don't really care about the Jevil. I don't care about the I can do anything kind of guy. You know, we've seen two secret bosses inside of Delta goddamn Rune, one of which was Spamton G. Spamton, favorite Delta goddamn Rune character of all goddamn time. And the other one was this guy. And I don't care about this guy. Like, what do you even do? So, what is Jevil all about? See, Jevil's implementation into Chapter 1 as a secret boss was way more secretive than Spamton. But because it was way more secretive, we know a lot less about how Jevil acts. Well, actually, we know exactly what we need to know about how Jevil acts, because Jevil is just kinda insane. And that's his character. See, Jevil tries to give us a good new perspective. Because Jevil, the way we find him, is locked up in a cell. This bro is getting a life in prison. However, Jevil is kinda like, you are the one trapped. I am in true freedom. So of course, he's insane. He's trying to shift the perspective, saying that we are all locking ourselves in the confines of life, and by being trapped outside of the confines, that is the outside world, he is truly free. Now, that shit don't make any goddamn sense, but, you know, that's fair play. He is insane. See, the current going theory is that Jevil and Spamton both picked up a nice old call by Mr. Gaster, wing ding ding the ding the ling Gaster himself. And they both went mad because they understood something beyond their comprehension for just a moment there, and then suddenly they stopped understanding it, and that made them go wooga. Now, a thing I like about the Jevil character is the fact that Jevil is not a character on his own. See, he has a relationship with Sean. And we get most of the Jevil lore from Sean and his interactions once we beat Jevil and before we beat Jevil, and we also get the key from him. Like, Sean the goat on this boss right now. He an actual goat. And it is from Sean that we learn that Jevil went mad after communicating with a secretive third party. See, when Chapter 1 came out, we thought, wait a minute, this Sean guy, he's probably talking about the knight that the king's talking about, considering the knight came in, overthrew like 3 kingdoms and put the Chaos King in control. But like, no, that's not the case, we don't think anymore. Well, it could be the case, but it's probably not the case, you see, because Sean, Spamton, this is the reason we don't think that anymore, Spamton. See, Jevil has this thing where he doesn't shut up, but he says absolutely nothing for the entire fight. The only interesting thing that actually comes out of this clown's mouth right there is the thing he says if you beat the shit out of her. Yeah, that's getting in the video. Fuck you. Gordon, I crave violence. See, if you use violence on him, the old left, right, that's right, that's left. I'm fucking stupid, I know my directions, my cardinal directions even. See, this is north, this is south, this is east from my side. From your side, it's west, and this is west from my side, and east for your side. I know my cardinal direction if I see him. You give him the old right, you give him the old left, you give him the old and then you get up, you go for the Superman punch, and then if he ain't down yet, you go ahead, you do a little bit of distracting with your arms, you do a little bit of a right hook, you do a little bit of a sweet chin music, and he's going down. Motherfucker ain't got no chance about us, cause I am the fucking GOAT, and this motherfucker just a stupid ass clowny motherfucker. He ain't got nothing on me. See, if you use violence on him, what you can hear him say is that he talks about the queen from Chapter 2 all the way back in Chapter 1. Now that's rather interesting if I do say so myself. See, with this information, we know that the queen wasn't made as the Dark Fountain was created. The queen does exist in some sort of way before a Dark Fountain is made. Meaning that because of this line, after you use violence on him, sweet chin music style, as you diddly do, we know that darkness exists in the Dark World even without a Dark Fountain, even though it's a Dark Fountain that puts life into them. Or at least lets outside the lightness go into the Dark World. You get what I mean. Oh, that's an actually interesting lore drop from this guy right there. You love to see it if I do say so myself. Or at least that's what it could mean. It could also mean that my main man, the man, the myth, the legend, Jevil, can look into the future because his collaborator that made him go awooga in his brain also gave him a vision of the future where Queen was created. That could be the case. It's probably not, but like it could be. At least that could have been until Chapter 2 actually came out, because when Chapter 2 came out, King knew who Queen was. And like at that point, you're not special. You're not special anymore. Like, you're too insane to enjoy, I gotta be honest. Anything interesting about Jevil could have been done by a different character. This guy's too far gone to be interesting. That's why I like Spamton so much, because he's far gone, but like, he's still intelligible to some extent. You know, when he says hyperlink blocked, and then when he goes off on a strange rant, when he attacks Chris for absolutely no reason because he's blaming the wrong person. You get it, you know? I get it at least a little bit. I know he's doing stuff for reasons. Jevil is just in a cell, and then we break him out, and then he attacks us because he wants to play a numbers game. Man is just insane. There's nothing interesting about him, in my opinion. You know, that may be on me. That may be on me. But like, I just don't care. I don't care about this clowning around, this clown around town. I just don't care about him. And I think that's absolutely fine. And I'm gonna be absolutely goddamn giggity honest. See, I think Spamton is a one-time thing, or at least not a consistent kind of secret character. See, I think secret characters are more going to take the shape of Jevil in future chapters. That's my prediction for chapter 3 and 4. See, I don't actually think that Spamton's popularity and relevance was as intended as we may think it was. See, Toby has admitted that he felt that people are going to hate this stupid fucking Spamton guy. And they didn't. So a lot of people started liking the stupid fucking Spamton guy, and a lot of people started looking at him and going, you must be more important. Everything you say has to get me information. Everything you say, you little fucking shit. And like, nah, I don't think every single line of dialogue that Spamton says is relevant. I'm gonna be absolutely honest. So I think we're gonna go ahead, we're going to step a little bit back, you know, we're gonna take a few steps back on the Toby factory, and then we're gonna go back to Jevil type secret bosses, where a lot of people just kind of don't care. I'm gonna be one of those people. But I have a YouTube channel to maintain, and might as well talk about them. Sweet shit music, I missed. Sweet shit music. And with that, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Muffet goes absolutely goddamn hard. Cue.